I invite you to connect to that part of you that has been looking for somewhere where you can begin to slow down and unravel in a place that can hold the fullness of everything that you've been through in such a way that there is care and thoughtfulness in how that becomes unpacked so that you don't feel like you're disintegrating. And I know that within each of us that we're all looking for somewhere like that.
Chiron Clinics knows what it's like to feel hopeless, to feel like there's no cure. Most of the individuals that arrive at our doors have felt let down by the many treatments, therapies, and other residential centres they have tried. But we want you to know it's not your fault. You are not alone, and there is hope. How do I know this? Because I've been there. 13 years ago, I set up Khiron Clinics to offer people a place that combined the groundbreaking therapies and approaches that saved my life after suffering a major nervous breakdown. And the turning point for me and for many of our clients here at the clinics is when I uncovered that the root cause of my crisis was due to unresolved trauma.
It is the first time I've honestly felt truly understood. I have previously spent time in psychiatric hospitals, both NHS and private, which all ultimately cause more harm than good. Unlike previous experiences, the therapists at Chiron honestly saved my life. They have helped me to understand what my system is going through, why my body reacts the way it does, and how I can carry on the work to continue my recovery.
Now, many people think of trauma as something that only occurs from disastrous events such as war, death, and abuse, which is why many people go their whole lives without ever realizing that they have trauma, and therefore never finding the pathway out of it. Over 70% of adults will have experienced trauma at some point in their lives. Trauma can occur when we experience something stressful once or over a period of time, overloaded our capacity to cope, such as physical, sexual, or emotional abuse, emotionally unstable parenting, domestic violence, relationship breakdown, accidents, war, crime, and illness, emotional or physical neglect, and much more.
Khiron Clinic very specifically knows about trauma and doesn't label people with some of these DSM diagnoses that really don't mean much and don't have much science behind them, and where they really understand what it's like to feel traumatized, to feel abandoned, and to live with that legacy, and to help people to move beyond feeling like it's still happening to them.
Here at Khiron Clinics, our staff is informed, trained, and supervised by some of the world's leading experts on trauma, meaning we are constantly staying at the forefront of the most effective treatments available. Khiron Clinics is the world's first polyvagal informed certified clinic, which means every team member, from our gardener to our board, is well versed on how trauma affects the mind and the body.
If you have a client or a relative who needs a type of care that is supportive enough to enable them to become who they really are, Khiron House is the place to go. Polyvagal Institute has given Khiron House literally a certification of being polyvagal informed. Polyvagal theory is all about enabling the body to be what it really can be. It's enabling our nervous system to serve us in terms of our health, our mental health, our physical health. Khiron House embodies those principles, so I'm very pleased to be supportive of their work.
Khiron Clinics provide a treatment pathway, guides individuals from crisis to cure, starting with multiple residential treatment programs that provide an alternative to hospital psychiatric care, and all the way through to outpatient care. We even pay for and arrange for people around the world to come to our clinics, supporting you every step of the way so that you can access the life-saving treatment that we deliver. We deliver a combination of proven and effective therapies informed by understanding the nervous system and the latest developments in neuroscience. which treat conditions that may have been difficult to target through traditional psychiatry and psychotherapy. A crucial element of healing trauma is to cultivate feelings of safety with others. This is because trauma is often born in our childhood and early relationships and continues to affect our relationships during the course of our life. So we encourage our clients to learn and practice effective communication skills, recognize triggers, and build coping mechanisms so that they can begin to experience healthy relationships in their daily lives. Every client who starts residential or outpatient treatment at Chiron Clinics will first have an assessment with a senior member of our clinical team. This is where you can share your story, understand more about the treatment Khiron Clinics delivers, get insights into the root causes of your issues, and receive a written report with a clinical evaluation and recommendation for a treatment plan.
When I'm asked, can I recommend a treatment program that includes modern day approaches to trauma, I say, unfortunately, there's only one program I can recommend, and it's Khiron Clinics in the UK. and most American therapists are horrified. You mean in the whole US there isn't a single program like this program? And I say that's just how it is.
All of the therapists are world class and have given me a lifetime's worth of insight, wisdom, and tools to navigate through life that I still hold on to today.
And so the invitation is to connect to that part of you that has been searching for this place. And whenever you're ready, pick up the phone, send an email, ask someone else to do that on your behalf if that doesn't yet feel right for you. And whenever you're ready, Khiron Clinics is here.